I'm getting like a staticky background noise, but aside from that, I'm kind of digging like the chill music in the background. Sort of a bwum, 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 and then it's like little like marching drums sort of sound every now and then. Alright, static sound getting louder. Was it quieter over here? Oh, there's more. Yeah, this is like the sweet spot for quiet, where we can listen to it. This is kind of neat. Just in my moment of quiet between episodes, I was noticing what it actually sounds like around here. Sorry if the camera is jerky as hell in this playthrough, by the way. It's an experience. Every time I stop walking, the camera, my mouse becomes this cursor, and every time I walk, the cursor disappears and I get direct control over the camera. And it's a bit of an experience. I kind of got used to it, but the sensitivity never is quite where I feel like it would be in either mode. So it's a little jerky and weird. The primary consequence at this point, though, is just that when I play the pipe dream puzzle, I'm like trying to move this cursor around, and it's on a tiny grid on one part of the screen, so it's unusually hard to control in that moment. Let's see. Hey guys. Might as well be completionist about this. Zoom, zoom. Everyone do a kill. Oh, you can't reach that guy. Awkward. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. Kill him! There we go. Thankfully, combat hasn't been that frequent in this game. I was worried about the slow turn-based combat being a big time burner, because I saw some of the combat because I was previewing the game and whatnot, and I'm like, ugh, those are unusually slow animations for every attack. Like when you play Final Fantasy like 10 or whatever and you just hit attack, like the game was full of like hyper, just too much animations, especially every time you summoned anything. But if you just did an attack as Tidus or whatever, Tidus would just go hit and just like hop across the screen and smack him real quick. There wasn't like a dedicated cutscene to the attack or anything. It was just like he'd quickly cover the ground and do an attack, and that was the whole thing. It's good to have a few people to use guns. Well, it doesn't take as long as I thought it might. I'm still not especially interested in the combat in this game. It is definitely, like, not the most tactical and interesting. Definitely far more interesting... It's definitely far more interesting when we did that one boss fight for a moment. Hello? At least that had a funny little thing where you try to dodge the attacks, so you're going around and using the environmental moving things. But in this game, most fighting is about what you expect from a lot of turn-based combat, which is that it's unfortunately just kind of like, keep hitting attack a lot. And maybe occasionally you might want to wait a little, use a slightly different ability for like a heal or something, but maybe not. Although unexpectedly, I was looking forward to the fast-forward thing for combat, but these scenes are, moments like this are actually really where it comes in handy, or the backtracking. We get to watch these nice animations play out a couple times, but then if I have to backtrack back and forth 3 times or more, I'll just be, we get to just fast forward through it, so it's like a happy medium. You get these slow atmospheric immersive little... That's a hole in the world. That's just space out there. Let's not pay attention to that. I hear the Bipedry, but I don't see the Bipedry. But yeah, once I was going back and forth across Anachronox for the 12th time for another fetch quest, and you have to go through like the 14 hallways and 3 elevators between each place. I was very thankful to be able to just fast forward those sequences. Did he just get louder? I have no idea where he is. What's the range of this audio? I'm not feeling great about my chances of actually doing this Bipedry quest. How do you find some of these? Can I send this elevator away? Is he under it? What? Is that why I can't tell where he... Wait. He's outside. I think this is the transparency glitch, where, from what I've heard, stuff just isn't as transparent as it's supposed to be. It has like a dark gray box or anything that's supposed to be transparent, which I guess includes this window. But I saw the silhouette of him. I'm gonna try to get a closer view of it, just to try to make sure it counts. But yeah, he's outside. He's floating around in space. It'd be nice if he would come back already. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's as zoomed in as you could get on that guy. Okay, so that's like 3 of them so far. There was like, what, 8, 7? Did I write it down? Nope. I wrote down the note for this when I wasn't even actively talking to the guy. So my note says, photograph tiny red people. Because I immediately forgot they were called Bipedry when I was writing down the notes like half an hour later, when I realized that I really need to take physical notes for all these quests. And I couldn't remember what they were called. So it's just as tiny red people. Grumpus really struggles with range. Ow. You know what? Let's use his ability. If I can save up long enough. This might take a bit. This might not be worth it. Let's find out. There we go. Heal field. What? No. On my ally. Is it a single target heal or a group heal? Ooh. Ooh, it's a group heal! I'm never using items again except for in boss fights or something, I guess. Pew pew pew. Alright. We're getting up there in levels. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised to find that combat's a relatively minor part of the game. You kind of just enter dungeony areas, but other than that, you can kind of just... You get to just kind of wander around and talk to people and explore and do little quests here and there. Sometimes for hours at a time. Hey, buddy. Could he be a hint that maybe this is where I'd want to save? I do like the explanation that in universe they are like a good luck charm and people like pet them before they do something important. And then of course in real life they're a save system. That's what that ritual would look like.
Mind if I spread my pilot wings?
Be my guest.
Central to strike team. Do you copy?
Thumbs up, Command. We're locked in, sitting pretty. What's the plan?
Well, basically, you're to break through the outer defenses, dive as deep into the Hive as possible, land the fighter wherever you can, take off on foot, and find a way to deactivate the missiles.
Could you be any more specific, Command?
More specific?
To him. The advantages of a side door pipe.
We're coming up on the Hive. You ladies ready?
Oh god, I'm taking control. Okay. Got him. Uh-oh. Oh, I clicked there? What? Okay. That? No? How do I play this game? I wasn't ready for this. Did you... Okay, is that just the game... Is it just the navigator deciding, oh, this will be the way we go? Wow, this is a real change. I was about to say, like, this place is gonna be a real big change for me to walk around in compared to the other ones we've been to. It's like it's like reaching the flood areas in Halo. And then, this happened, so, maybe we're just gonna fly here? This might be the whole mission. Thank God I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. I mean, you have to be, but, these are actually relatively hard to hit enemies. Be pretty hard with the controller, if they ever try to put this on console. I don't think I've taken any damage yet, though. So I actually... Oop. I wish there was a reload button, but also maybe if there is, I don't know what it is, because I don't know. do. Surprisingly, it only takes 1 click per kill. You just have to actually hit them. It rewards careful aim. Just slow down and make sure you actually hit them instead of spraying. This is not what I thought today was gonna be. It's getting harder. God, they're hard to hit. Wow. Where's my health? Is this my health? It looks like I've never been hurt. But I got shot a minute ago. Oh yeah, that's my health. I can see it going down now. Dude, this is hard. You wouldn't think clicking on something would be this hard, but it really is. Hitting every target's hard. Obviously, winning so far is not hard. I'm not really that at risk. Health packs are really frequent. Do we know where we're going? Hey! At this rate, Grumpos is just gonna single-handedly take the whole place out. It's a little funny that the doctor so confidently, Dr. Rowe so confidently was like, let's just take care of this, let's just go kick ass, we'll do it. Stupid Democratus people. Ah, I missed everything, every enemy and the healing packs. Like she was so confident and just go, let's fuck it up, let's just do this. But actually, I don't know if she's a pilot. And I don't know if she's gonna be able to, if she's gonna do much here. Maybe we eventually land and like do something besides this? I don't know. A lot of these enemies are surprisingly optional. I heard System Shock has stuff like this. The original one. Like just really strange arcade spaceships, almost like hacking segments or something. I missed him? I really thought I got him. Ooh. They pretty much try to shoot you once and they vanish if you don't get them. God damn, I really couldn't hit him! Aiming can be so deceptively difficult. I'm a little confused. Am I supposed to be navigating? Am I making choices of where to go, or am I just confirming, yes, I'm ready to go? Like, is the game just giving me a break for a moment to confirm that I'm ready for the next chunk when it gives me those things, or am I actually supposed to be, like, looking around? Are we looping? Oh. It's a choice. Shit. Bad news, I have not been paying attention. I actually don't know where we've been so far. I thought this was a linear rail segment, so I was just reacting. I haven't been mapping this place out of my brain. Are you insane? We're just going in circles! So you just wait for a while and then he changes direction? I guess. Oh my god! I can't believe every shot missed! I don't know. That's where I came from, isn't it? I think the yellow means it goes to the yellow generator. We already got the yellow generator. But aren't these also kind of like linear hallways? Hey! Look at me. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Hey. This kind of looks new, maybe. Now we're just back here again? Shit. Where am I trying to go? I thought you were driving, Grumpos. I thought you had a plan. That's where I went last time, right? Is that where it just came out of? How many choices are there? Maybe we'll try this weird floor one? This is ambitious, I suppose, but I straight up had no idea that I was supposed to be navigating at first. So all previous information about what has happened so far was just dumped right out of my brain. Because I wasn't... I thought I was just playing a rail shooter. Isn't there that other path over there? Did I just go back the way I came from? I think I did. I don't know what these colors mean. More importantly, I don't actually know where I'm trying to go next. I was supposed to be navigating? Like, they gave me this skill test where I gotta really carefully shoot these guys. So I'm like trying to do a good job at that. Are we anywhere? That looks maybe... I don't know if this is new or not. I guess this room's new. I've never done like this little gauntlet in here. So gold door, blue door, other blue door. Wow, how could you ever get confused? I guess here? Ooh. Ah! Boss fight! I did it! We were running from him? Stress me out, game. His head's really small. Oh god, quickly. We're gonna die. 177 kills because I got lost. Oh no, there was 177. I killed 130. Party received a glowdent. So it gives you a score at the end based on what percentage of them you killed. That was hard. The aiming. Very small targets. Ooh. I think we're transitioning to walking around in here now. Hello. Now we are back to helping, I guess. What's that? Fire Spire. Here's a chance to save. Party. Fire Spire. Damages and burns target. Good! That's just what it says. Bane Wave. Fire Slag. Fair. Good is better than fair. So Fire Spire is an upgrade from Fire Slag. Which one of us is better at doing murder? Fair. Weapon is fair. Weapon is poor. So she should have Fire Spire and he should have Fire Slag, I guess. Until I get better replacements. There we go. Hey, you little goober. Why are you here? Why are you in the Hive? Are you allied with them? Are you the true villain after all? Save points? Oh, it talks. Navigator HB Cronin. Like Cronenberg? Is that the reference? I thought you were one of the bugs, coming back to finish the cocoon. Oh, it's a person. Oh, oh my god, this totally feels like the, those infested people from Dark Souls 1. No, don't try to get me out of here. I'm quite satisfied with my experience. They puked this weird syrup into my mouth for food, and there's a tube up my, well, you know. They shot a barrage of missiles at our planet. We were sent to infiltrate the Hive, to find some way to stop them. But they made wine out of Haskins. They ate Raphael for supper. I think I'm the leftovers. There's no way to stop the Hive. At this point, I don't care anymore. At least the rent's cheap. Come on, people, laugh with me here. The fuck? Like, so that's his, you can see his arm here. That's his torso kind of pointing, like his shoulders are pointing at me, and that's his head sticking out of the wall. Oh, that's the top of his head. I thought he was a weird blob. Like those creatures in Dark Souls, but that's just his face up there. That's just his hair. Gross. He said not to try to get him out? They ate your friends, and they're probably gonna kill you next. Whoa. Hold on a second. Maybe Grumpo should lead the way and swat those bugs away with his staff. I have a better idea. Let's take the other door. I'm allergic to bee stings. Perhaps Dr. Bowman should lead the charge. Everyone's just like, nope. Not going this way. You are incorrect, gamer. Why would he not want out? Like, I guess on some level I could almost get if he's like, oh, they barf in my mouth to feed me, and there's a tube up my ass, so I can just sit here and not do anything forever. Like, on some level, I'm like, okay, I guess that's your game. But then it seems to be implied that they're gonna eat him. It's like, I feel like that's a deal breaker, right? I think that's gonna really rough up your staycation. That's a lot of fucking enemies. Holy crap. Okay, attack enemy number 1. Attack the guy in the back next, I think. If I can use staff attack, we'll do a lot of damage to the group collectively. Oh, they don't have that much health. Damn. It actually takes Grumbles a really long time to charge up. No, he's dead already. I guess this wasn't really worth it, but whatever. Oops. Forgot to click on an enemy. Whee! Anyway, there we go. I just thought, hey, there's a 4-man squad, they got big guns and stuff, they're probably a threat. I should charge up my super duper ultra kill them all button. But they mostly died to auto attack before we even reached that point. It's always disappointing that when your optimum strategy is just go ahead and don't think that much. Like people were telling me in KOTOR that the most optimum way of fighting is usually just to auto attack and have good stats, because the trade-offs that you do for each feat usually are worse than average. Nutswalker. And similar, like you just when you get abilities, you just kind of want to charge up and use them and stuff like that, because they're there. Because if the optimum thing is just auto attack, then you're like, well, then I guess I should just not think. Ooh, Boots doesn't have anything to put here. Oh, there's like 6 spots I need to fill with something. Yeah, when I say auto attack's probably the best, it's because they were dying relatively quickly. So if you keep just doing normal attacks, then you'll whittle down their numbers faster, and they'll do less damage to you than they would when you were charging up the super cool kill everyone in the entire room button. I could randomly push buttons, but I'd blow something up. Isn't that our goal? Let's do it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh well. We'll get through this together, and then we'll be back to investigating cool environments full of weird people. I guess I must want to analyze this thing, because I don't see anywhere else to go. Fuck. There we go. I was like, oh god, I don't remember how to do this, but that's actually a real... I don't know, we'll see if it gets hard ever, but it seems like that minigame is like almost unlosable. You just pretty much, like the solutions seem to pretty much solve themselves, because as far as I can tell, so far at least, it's just like you want to get the color from the starting color to the final color, and you want to get the shape from the starting shape to the ending shape. And I think you use every single one every single time. And so pretty much just if you just use whichever one is usable at the moment, you pretty much loop around to the correct answer no matter what. But maybe there'll be like dead ends that you can't get out of if you do them in the wrong order later. But right now you pretty much just fall into success. This appears to control a section of door and security subsystems. It looks like we could access the inner sanctum through this computer, but we need the component pieces to activate it. We should search these drones for anything that might give us access to the central computer and whatever controls this whole place. Oh, and I think I can open this door up there. Okay, so that answers the question of how we go forward. So we can't operate that thing yet, but it does give us access to the next room. So we still do win. Dude, they just die. but she's not strong enough. So I should have had Boots target the person that Grumpos couldn't hit with his melee, because then Grumpos could have helped kill the second target. Or just solo killed it, I guess. His rose weapon is currently garbage. So we're gonna get bug repellent at some point? Or are the bugs just a unusual form of the "this door doesn't open from this side" approach? Because if it looks like if they open, they scatter. Hey, strange pulsating gem. Touch it? Yes. What could go wrong? Well, now it's glowing. I guess there's another one over here. Ooh. Oh. Hey. One of them didn't fall in the hole. Who knows if we can ever get those. I went in a circle because I can't tell where I'm going. Ew. Brutal. When I was a school child, one of our classroom activities, I'll never forget this, was raising caterpillars. We each got one in a little plastic container. After a week or two, the caterpillars were hanging upside down, spinning cocoons. The whole class was so excited it was hard to concentrate on our schoolwork. I was careful not to move it around too much. I didn't want anything to happen to it. But one morning, I got to class, and my cocoon had fallen to the bottom of the container. I was in shock. Before I knew it, I had switched my cocoon with that of the girl sitting next to me. No one saw me do it. She started crying when she saw what happened. Mine hatched a butterfly. Hers didn't. It just sat at the bottom of the container. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm just saying is all. You know that poem about whether you're a man dreaming about being a butterfly or a butterfly dreaming that you're a man? I figure somewhere there's a caterpillar dreaming he's crawling inside my mother. What? Forgive me, mother. Somewhere there's a caterpillar dreaming that they're climbing inside your mother? What the fuck? Oop. Wait, what? I guess they suddenly became harder. There goes that idea. What is going on with this one? So yellow to that. Didn't I do it? Why haven't I won? There we go. So you have to use every single segment, and sometimes they're just kind of weird dead ends that you need to figure out how to get rid of. I can't explain my thought process in that puzzle at all, because it's just too time intensive, so I just have to sit there and try to solve it. And you can either pay attention to figure out what I'm doing along the way, or just miss out. Because I can't I can't waste time trying to say things during that. Why am I not even trying to save people? What is my deal exactly? Hello. Slow strike. Sup. Nuts Walker. Damage tries to make enemies insane. Good. Tries to slow them down. Good. This makes my miss affinity great, apparently. Interesting. Oh. I thought you were about to imply something was going on down there. Like, oh god, they're coming down from the abyss. I woke them up by dropping something on their head. What am I gonna do? He doesn't give a shit. Yep, she's the weakest one right now. Dun 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 dun. It's not good. It's not good. It's really not good. I should check to see if she has a better weapon that I haven't noticed or something. I legit can't even click on her weapon. Yeah, I guess there's no, if there's no substitutions, you can't even open the menu. I've heard so many like you won victory revelries in turn-based games of various kinds. And boy, the one in this game is so blah. Why would I want to open it? Da 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 da. It's like, it's just not good. It's so nothing. But why? I don't know why I would do that. I'm just gonna do it because it's there and just assume that there's a reason for it. Hey, it's probably what I need for the other thing. I hope I haven't missed any. Oh god. That is many an enemy. Many an enemy. Double arrow? This might be the time to wait for Grumpos to be ready for the big attack. He just died. Turns out if you use strong slow strike, your target just dies. I should just attack, because they'll quickly have so many fewer enemies. Or units to use. Oop. The order in which they're listed usually doesn't feel very intuitive. Oh, that's the dead guy. Like, the enemies are often left to right line, but that doesn't correlate with what numbers they are usually. Obviously they can move around, but it'd be nice if the starting numbers made some kind of sense. The fights are short enough that the moving around honestly doesn't factor into the combat very much. Like, when you find out that people can move around, you kind of expect it to play into the combat more. But I don't know. I figure as a combination of it being a dated game, and also maybe the extent to which it might have been a troubled development, just because I'm used to every game having a troubled development, maybe it's just kind of a half-baked concept that didn't really get fleshed out. Oh no, okay, I came from that way because that's where the crystal is. Did I not grab it? What? No, I don't want to do the same fight again. I'm trying to pick up the crystal. Is that all that happens? Does the crystal just spawn a fight? Is that it? I'm unclear. Rumpus, did you miss? Grumpus, are you missing every attack? Thank you. Jesus. Had me worried, buddy. No! Oh god, I went the wrong way. I blocked my line of sight. Okay, he's dead. So guys, don't touch that. I thought I could get the crystal to go take over to the place where I'd want to put a crystal, but apparently it just keeps spawning a new fight over and over again. Which is not my goal. Not in one bit. That's a purple gem. Can I have it? That's another fight. Wow, they're getting dodgy. Let's save up for my heal. Just because this is a relatively small fight, I could probably just save up for my heal. They're like weirdly hard to hit. Definitely would like less than to be alive though. Wow. Here we go. No! Okay, no. I can cancel. Alright, everyone's all healed up. Wow. I was talking about saving up for my heal, but I straight up didn't succeed at killing them in that time. They're so evasive at the moment. Am I in attack range? I am. It's very hard to tell without just actually opening up the combat menu. Because what is melee range anyway? Apparently that far. Apparently that's melee range. Wow. All that wind up and then Grumpo still got a solo kill anyway. I'm not clear on what's going on here, honestly. I thought I wanted 6 gems, so I was trying to collect them, but when I click on them I don't seem to collect them. I just seem to just summon enemies and then get attacked. Don't make that face. What are you looking at me like that for? There's nothing wrong here, I'm fine. In base 4, I'm fine. Will you knock it off? I'm fine, everyone's fine here, there's no problem, nothing's wrong. Stop it. I mean it, you're killing my vibe. Killing my vibe. It's called hentai and it's art. I've been dreaming of this moment my entire life. Don't take this from me. I mean, I guess some people would be happy to be here. I'm just gonna keep clicking on each gem I haven't clicked on before, because they exist for a reason, right? Oh! Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Are you... I think they programmed the wrong coordinate for that particular thing. She just fucking walked out of the map. That was incredible. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. This camera needs to chill. It needs to chill so bad. It's just... Honestly, there's like I don't get motion sick, so it's not a real threat. Although we'll find out if I ever use VR, if I'm one of those people that suddenly experiences it via that, because I've heard that happens. That people that have never had it before suddenly get it with VR. But, so I'm not going to genuinely get a reaction or anything from these moments. Oh, that's a guy too. How many of these have I missed? These can be subtle. But there's definitely like a certain amount of like this camera is just flowing around so much that it's like, it's a bit excessive. They really committed to a particular camera style where the camera flows around with as few cuts as possible, but only sometimes. There's other moments in the game where it'll totally cut, especially for the sake of comedy. But they also want to have this particular approach of like flowing through the sci-fi city and being like, woo, look at this area, and stuff like that. And the combat seems to lean particularly into that, with having it flow around slowly. But I think there might be a reason why games don't normally do their turn-based combat camera that way. Not to mention the fact that when you're selecting your target or your movement location, you can't at all tell what they are until the camera calms down. So the game allows you to queue up actions and like while an animation is playing out, you can choose your next action. But if you're going to do that, you better be happy with choosing it blindly, because you can't tell what your movement location is or what your target is going by the interface alone. The interface shows enemies as just one icon repeating over and over again, and it shows movement locations as just one icon repeating over and over again. So you just kind of highlight them at random and then look at the screen to see which one's which. I was paralyzed in the brood chamber when several of my guys attacked the Hive Queen. They hit her with everything they had. Guns, knives, lasers. Nothing hurt her. Unless you got some magic tricks in that coat, you better just crawl into one of these cocoons and get some sleep. Taking out the queen is the only way to disable the colony. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. It feels like I'm wearing something soft and silky, like I've got a secret. It's roomier than it looks. The acoustics are fantastic. What the fuck does that mean? Hey, cut me some slack. Your sense of humor takes a nosedive when you've only got a few hours to live. I figure your sense of humor should be scraping knuckles in about half an hour. Happy holidays, fellow foodstuffs. Why is everyone so weirdly chill? I'm surprised that they're on the verge of death, apparently, but they're also, like, just so, like, casually conversational about the whole thing. Oh my god. 6 enemies. That's quite the crowd. See if we can charge up for the staff sweep, because we have a lot of enemies right now. Here we go! Whoa, it does like 1,000 damage. Damn, that is the time to use that. That did almost 1,000 damage to each of them. We got 7,000 experience for that fight. 2 people leveled up. So am I getting these crystals or what? They're not leaving the area. This inventory is... Oh, cyan hive shard, blue hive shard. I've got 2 of those. Green hive shard. So I am collecting hive shards. I just gotta try to remember which ones I've collected so far, I guess. He looks dead. So am I gonna rescue any of these guys? Oh, they're big. They're biggins. They're real big. Let's target the big guy with the fire slag. We're almost there. Just a little longer. Ha! Fuck you guys! Zoop. And they're all dead. All those overlapping rhythms almost sound like weird bee music. 10,000 XP! Ah! These are unusually high numbers. Oh. 6 different colored wasps all around one door. It won't open, those creatures are guarding it. So, if I don't know which ones I haven't collected yet, I come back here and I turn in... Like, as I turn in each shard, each of those should go away, it looks like. Because I think they're the same colors as the shards. So if I forget which ones I've done so far, those ones will tell me which one to seek out. Hive moss. Wait, again? You okay, Red? Okay. We have a second version of that. What an incredibly video gamey thing. It's just very strange and silly. The colored wasps. Like a Banjo-Kazooie mechanic. Oh. Oh yeah, that door was locked from this side before. Forgive me, Mother. Lucrezia! Sorry. I still haven't played Final Fantasy VII. I just remember the old Eagle Raptor cartoon. Just gonna click on all of them and we'll know which ones I have so far. I think I have 4 of them? Okay, 4. Alright, so I need yellow crystal and red crystal. Slightly hard to tell because you don't I don't know if it's just like not working as intended, but I feel like there should be a glowing crystal floating above each of the ones I do, and they maybe should have implemented that. But process of elimination, I can be like, okay, silver, cyan, and purple, so I need yellow on that side, blue and green, so I need red on that side. Alright. So the search continues for red and yellow. Right after this save point.